Hey everybody, it's Lisa Wynn from Holistic Horsemanship Institute of America again. I'm going to show you guys our pond. We're going to talk about water and how it works in nature. Now before we get going here, I want to talk a little bit about some of the things we're going to see when we walk around the corner to the pond. I'm not walking around the corner now just because I want you guys to be able to see what happens. I'm going to put the camera on the side of the pond, and hopefully you'll be able to watch and see some frogs jump into the water from the shore. If you remember, we're on a farm here too, so we have some piggy friends. That's Duncan. He's up on the hill there. And he's rooting through the ground. Pigs love to root, so he's looking for bugs and roots and other plants that taste good. So you can see his nose is working hard there. Okay, so, oh, they're already jumping. Here we go. Here's the pond. Watch at the edge. We're gonna watch them all jump in. See if we can find them too. After they jumped in, I think we missed it. Oh, there goes one. Let's see if I can stir some more up. Right along the edge. There goes one. There we go. There we go. If you look, there's a frog right. See if I can get him to move. Find a little something to throw behind him. We don't want to scare him too much, but it's fun to see him jump. I hope he didn't jump at all. Nope, he's not scared of me. Alright, well, so right at the edge of the water, there's lots of fun things that grow. So you can see there's algae. See all the green, all the light green in there. And sometimes we can see fish right along the edge. I just saw there's water bugs skimming across the water. Let's see if I can find a good water bug example for you. We're gonna walk around the corner here a little bit. They were out this way. Here we go. There's a water bug right on that algae right there. And if I can get it to move. Let's see. There it goes. It skips right across the top of the water. Now this pond is really important for us. Here you can see the whole pond now. It's really important for us on the farm. One of the reasons that it's very important is that it blocks all of the runoff water. So water comes running down that hill. Every time it rains, tons and tons and tons and tons of water. And so this pond catches it and keeps it from running into our house, which is right on the other side of the dam. This is the dam right here. That's what keeps the pond put together. And then one of the other things that's really important is that it provides runoff for us. So there's a, in the far corner there, when the water gets too full, it runs out there and creates a waterfall that goes down into our yard and then runs a stream of water down to the horses so the horses can drink it. Now that water goes a long ways. It goes all the way down to the rivers, and then in the rivers it evaporates. Of course, it evaporates some here too. This is where the water comes up out of the pond and goes up into the air, and that's what creates clouds. You can see we're getting pretty cloudy here. There's the sun is right there, but it's kind of hidden. It's clouding up as the day goes on, which means more and more water vapor is going up into the clouds. When the clouds get heavy enough and thick enough, then it will rain on us again. It'll fill up this pond and provide more water for everybody. Now we also get our water on our farm from a well. And so that That well has water way underneath the ground. Dig way down, hundreds of feet to get water, and it has a pump that we use to bring the water up so that we can use it for ourselves. So we don't get water from the city like a lot of people do. I'm gonna come around the corner here and see if we can see the creek. I'll show you where the runoff is from the pond. It's really muddy. Out on this farm, I think most farms are pretty crazy muddy right now because there's been so much rain. So the water runs across here too. So here you can see this is some runoff. There's a little runoff stream right there. And the water slowly, there's not a lot of water in it now, slowly seeps down the hill and goes into our runoff creek, which is right here. There. So the water comes from there, from the pond, comes all the way down, floats all the way down to our barn. And then down by the barn is where everybody can get a drink of water. If the horses have a choice, they'd rather drink this water than drink water from the water troughs because it's so fresh and yummy. We can walk along here too for a minute and just see if we see anything fun or interesting. Sometimes fish overflow out of the pond and come down along here too. I don't think I really see anything yet. That's part of the fun of a nature walk, right? That you don't know what you're going to see or what you aren't going to see. And sometimes we see things we shouldn't see, right? Like this. We don't want to litter the streams. So this is an old tarp. It blew off of our garden, and our garden looks like a mess right now. There we go. Our garden looks like a mess right now because I had a baby last year, so we didn't garden last year. So all of this just got to fall apart, and now I'll have to save our stream here and pull the plastic out of it. Plastic is really dangerous for animals and for the water supply. It can cause pollution. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, there's some more algae. A different kind of algae in there. They're usually really slimy and slippery. And then there's some clover. And the grass is coming up. This is always where the plants start growing. Every spring, right around the creek first, because there's so much water. Now you'll notice there's all kinds of dead sticks and branches here too, and that's really important. It's a good ecosystem. It creates more tarp. Ooh, I can't get that one out. I'll have to get that one another time. It's buried under the ground. So like here's some sticks that are in the water, and it helps put nutrients back into the soil underneath as it degrades. So when water runs over sticks like this, they rot and they fall apart. You can see if I touch it, you can see how there's algae growing on the end there. And it's actually growing all across it. You can see that. All along there. And that's going to degrade over time and put sediment back into the earth. Oh, here the runoff's getting stronger. We have a little waterfall. Let's see if I can get in front of it so you can see it. Pretty cool. And then you go all the way down to the bottom That's where the horses drink the water. See if I can walk down here fairly quickly. It's so muddy, it's easy to get stuck. You gotta be careful not to fall. There we go. So if you remember, right at the start there, we didn't see a whole lot of water, but now there's more and more and more of it as we're getting downhill. That's what happens with the rivers and streams too. You start with a creek, and it turns into a stream. Oh, there's a dandelion. Turns into a stream, and the stream goes to the rivers, and the rivers go to the lakes, and the lakes go to the oceans. That's where all the water goes. And this is where the horses like to drink their water. Right across the gate here is in the horse pasture. And they drink water right out of there. And say hi to the horses. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.